撮れた？正面から見る。いいね。ちょうど真正面だよ。
While visiting the island, please contact a National Park Service ranger or a United States Park Police officer for assistance. And above all, enjoy your Gratitude is fun. It belongs to everyone. It can be a place, a feeling, a state of mind. So get up, get out there, and find your park.
Statue of Liberty Cruises runs these buses. Many people, so crowded. Running from Battery Park every 15 minutes. People can now get off the boat.
Statue of Liberty. On this tour, you'll have a chance to see this American icon up close and discover the extraordinary and sometimes unexpected story behind her creation. The outside portion of this tour starts up ahead at the flagpole. When you get there, press
Manhattan skyline. This is a view of New York City few people get to see. Take a look around. Here's what you're looking at from left to right. All the way to the left is New Jersey, where some of you started your trip today. The island with the red brick buildings is Ellis Island. The largest of these structures is the main immigration building, which now houses the Ellis Island National Museum of Immigration. A visit there and an audio tour is included with your ticket. We encourage you to visit. To the right of Ellis Island, the Hudson River makes its way north, and rising just to the right of that are the skyscrapers of Manhattan. From here, you can see that Manhattan is surrounded by water. The Hudson River is on the island's left, and the East River is on its right. At the base of Manhattan, its southernmost point, is the spire of the World Trade Center, which is 1776 feet tall. This replaced the Twin Towers, which were destroyed in a terrorist attack on September 11, 2001. To the right, where you can see a dense collection of skyscrapers, that's Wall Street, New York's legendary financial center. Now follow the water line all the way to the right edge of Manhattan. In the distance, you should be able to see the Brooklyn Bridge stretching over the East River. The bridge was completed in 1883, just 3 years before the Statue of Liberty, and connects Manhattan to the borough of Brooklyn. When the Statue of Liberty was completed in 1886, it was New York's tallest structure. But in the 20th century, the city steadily transformed itself into the forest of skyscrapers you see now, and the city without the statue. Just 5 centuries ago, neither was here. In the next part of our tour, we ask you to listen while you continue along the path.
And Many people are here to watch the view of Ellis Island and Manhattan. So they actually all came to watch the view of the Statue of Liberty. It used to be occupied by Native Americans and catching oysters at the end of a Hudson River and facing the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm mostly going to be goofy. I don't try to be artistic. Eu gravar lá no lugar da Luana, lá pro sol. Não, porque tem uma mais lado, bem
By now, you should be directly in front of the statue, near the panel, Liberty's Symbols. Look up and take in her size. She is 151 feet, or 46 meters, from the top of her torch to her feet. She weighs 280 tons, or 254 metric tons. That's equivalent to the weight of about 50 elephants. Her index finger alone is 8 feet, or almost 2.5 meters, long. Frederick August Bartholdi. In fact, he may have modeled his statue after the Roman goddess Libertas, who was the embodiment of liberty. Bartholdi also incorporated symbolism into every aspect of the statue's design, from top to bottom. Let's start at the very top, the torch Lady Liberty is hoisting into the air.
I'm Melissa Magnuson-Kennedy, and I'm a supervisory park ranger at the statue.
Iron and steel. One of the marvels of the statue is how thin her copper skin is. Imagine 2 American pennies stacked on top of each other. That's the thickness of the Statue of Liberty. Yep, that's it. Why did Bartholdi select copper? Because the metal is strong, lightweight, and easy to shape. Using copper, he could build a hollow statue and build it big. Bartholdi designed the statue in 310 distinct copper segments, first hammered into his desired shape and then riveted together. If you look very carefully on her right side, you can see some of the seams where the copper pieces are connected to each other. So exactly how did Bartholdi get Lady Liberty to stand tall in a place as windy and rainy as New York Harbor? Well, it has an Eiffel Tower inside. Bartholdi hired Gustav Eiffel, a bridge builder and the man who would soon become famous for the Eiffel Tower, to engineer the statue. Eiffel used his expert knowledge to create an ingenious iron skeleton. Imagine an iron tree inside the statue, with what's called a pylon for a trunk. Now imagine branches extending all the way to the copper skin. The copper statue is attached to these branches with flexible attachments. Historian Alan Pratt.
So, standing up in the wind, as the commentary says. This is the back side. You can see the plates where they're connected in some parts. It's cooler under the shade. It's a rather small island. Rows and very straight rows of trees. It's been planted when they were small. That's the original torch. Looks like that. The current one is here. No smoke.
They come from all over the world. So I have
bronze. We pass the molds to create bronze.
And at the Ellis Island Information Desk. If you have any questions or have an emergency while visiting the island, please contact a National Park Service Ranger or United States Park Police officer for assistance. And above all, enjoy your visit.
Island.
First time in the building. Okay, the one, there's two, the big suite in the end. Yeah. Marinating, I mean, yeah, just entertaining the kids, right? Yeah. So that's all one day. I was joking, can I come here?
Ellis Island is immigration processing plant center. Statue of Liberty, New York.
Host nation during this period. The demographers tell us that this was one of the busiest periods in human history in terms of the movement of peoples around the globe.
In these galleries, you will explore immigration to the United States during these years. Why people immigrated, how they traveled, how it changed their lives, and how they changed America. Most of the audio stop numbers are located on the introductory text panel in each gallery.
So you can see lots of displays of immigration. Troubled times of Europe. Process of immigration, disinfection. So many boats. It's a land of immigrants. Posters, many pictures. This is the Ellis Island Immigration Museum, National Park Service. So many stories. Coming to America. land for 1 million farmers, guaranteed for health and wealth without cyclones or blizzards. Millions of immigrants. Laws. Close the gates. Instead of build the wall, close the gates. Close the door.
Well during the peak immigration years, but not all Americans were happy about it. That fact was reflected in newspaper editorials and cartoons like the ones you see on the panel around the corner in this gallery. America's cartoonists tackled the immigration controversy with gusto. At the left on the panel of cartoons is one titled Looking Backwards. 5 wealthy American men stopping an immigrant from getting off a steamship. But the cartoonist has subtly commented by adding a shadow behind each man. The shadows are reminders of what the men or their ancestors looked like when they arrived as immigrants themselves many years before. They seem to have forgotten to look backwards. Near the right end is a cartoon supporting immigration. It is an image of Uncle Sam. If you look closely, you'll see that his face, like the country, is made up of people from many countries. An Italian, the German, the Russian, the Swede, etc. And the portrait is topped by an American and lady.
Work in America. Bricklayers, $100, $5 per day. Child labor. Servants. Working as domestic women and servants. Forestry. Explanations everywhere. It's the story of America. Immigration is critical. Many images. Be loyal. How to become American. Faces of people here. Like
Esta es la ciudadanía. No, eso es bolso de nacimiento. ¿Qué? Eso de nacimiento. ¿Hasta de nacimiento?
proof of
Hasta de
citizenship.
nacimiento, de matrimonio. ¿Hasta de nacimiento?
Naturalization.
Hasta de matrimonio, vas a hacer una foto.
It's on the third floor of Ellis Island Museum, restoring the landmark. Reconstruction of the Ellis Island. This building had been neglected. 1982 to 1990 it was restored. Food trays, open windows. Maybe old things were left. People brought many treasures from home when they immigrated. Traditional medicine, cupping, tarot cards. So many things they built wedding Bibles. Sure. Like Madonna just took over. It's from Poland. It's given lots of papers. Eyeglasses, costumes from all around the world, objects of remembrance. America's a land of many immigrants. The American style also emerged. Chronicles. People lining up. This is what Ellis Island looked like. This debate still goes on. Exhibits what we classes of migrants, refugees, asylum seekers and immigrants. What would you take? I guess I'd take pictures. This is the main processing hall. As we saw in the pictures, this is still active today. Arrival. First stage is the arrival. Examine immigrants for trachoma. Changes over the last 30 years. Over 30 years, I should say. Arriving in New York. Medical inspection, legal inspection. From a public charge. confirmation hearings around 1911. This is what it would look like. Into land. The style is tiles on the bottom, maybe on top. All sorts of tags. Money exchange. Why people left changes over time. Cold War refugees, human connections, when war rages, push and pull factors making a living. So this is a display how people moved. Cars, planes, ships, planes.
Thinking if we go without food again, we're going to have a surprise and a huge
arrival, making the trip.
And there are so many people in the process. Being here
that there would probably be a backlash against Busmaps. That was very highly heard of, but I never felt like an outcast. I never felt
Birds of migration, boarding professionals.
When required by the law. When required
After processing for immigration, they could go on to Manhattan. Freedom of the sky.